This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners, and we're doing a video here of leading stocks in the top 10 groups. Here's a fact for you. It's not an opinion, a fact. Leading groups produce leading stocks. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. So what do? We focus on the leading groups and the leading stocks in those groups. One of the things I look for is stocks that have a relatively high composite rating, stocks with a decent accumulation distribution rating, stocks that are not, 50% off 52-week highs. We want leaders. Focus on leaders. It works. It works. So here we go. Here's the number one stock in the number one group, all right, ENPH, Energy Solar. This stock, I just have to share this with you. ENPH, last quarter's earnings were up 740%. Last quarter's sales up 128%. It's got a composite rating of 97. The market got killed, and this stock is above the rising 20-day. Now, am I saying it's going to go up? No, I don't know the future, but strength begets strength. That's a fact, not an opinion. Looking at this, you can say, oh, all right, I can see this. If this takes out the highs, that could be good. See my little buy stop or limit alert right there? Not a buy stop, that's an alert. Price alert. That will keep me alert. ENPH. Next stock on the list is Sonova Energy. All right? Energy Solar. Again, the market got killed, and this stock gaps down and reverses and closes at the highs for the day, just on average volume, but still that's positive. Now, it's got a composite rating of 90, a relative strength of 97, and relative strengths leading the stock in a new high ground. There's support. Am I telling you to buy it? No, but I am saying it's got a decent base there. Here's the 30-minute chart. You can see this. Here's the hourly chart. You can see that little shelf going across there. Look at the volume that came into it into the close. So there's number 2 for us. Number 3 for us, all right, is, we got a wrong ticker symbol here, and I apologize. It's Regeneron, REGN, biotechnology. Let's get the right one here. And this stock's doing well. It's got a composite rating of 98, earnings per share rate of 92, relative strengths 94, leading in a new high ground. Look at the volume surge on this bar right here, folks. That's not mom and dad buying. That's serious money being put to work. Look at that. And if that is your mom and dad, I'd like to meet them. Anyway, just kidding. But nice. In an awful market, this stock bounces off right here, bounces off the rising 8-day. Now, just a heads up, it's biotechnology. However, maybe they're working on something related to coronavirus. I'm not saying they are, okay? Please, I don't know. But with the market getting killed, this stock's hanging in okay. So, just for what it's worth, next stock on the list right here is FTSV. This is 47. This is also a biotechnology stock. All right? Biotechnology. Now, fair warning. It's got decent revenue growth last quarter. No earnings. It's biotechnology, which is risky, but a nice gap up here. Look at that nice gap up on volume. On volume. That's good to see. I'll splice this out a little bit so you can see it. The good news is this. It's got a relative strength rank of 99 and relative strengths leading the stock in a new high ground. That's nice to see. So, is there an entry here, a clean and simple entry? No, but it's one worth watching going forward. The next stock on our list is Ameresco. This is in the alternative energy group. Now, this stock's got a composite rating of 95. Relative strength is 96, leading in a new high ground. Look at what this did Friday, bouncing off the 20-day. But I have to tell you something. This stock has earnings coming out on March 2nd. Okay? Ameresco, earnings March 2nd. You need to know that. It could be great, but it could also be a disaster. What is it going to be? I don't know the future, but I do know this. Buying just before earnings is a very aggressive tactic. Just wanted to share that with you. Next stock on the list is DocuSign. Look at how this is hanging in there. That's nice to see. It's got an earnings per share rank of 38, composite rating though of 93, relative strength of 96, leading into new high ground. Look at what this did in a crummy market. This stock took out the lows or the highs from the previous 2 days. That's power. Relative strength 96, leading the stock at a new high ground. Earnings coming in 12 days. Earnings due 3/12. But looks good. Looks good. So something to watch. All right, something to watch. Next stock on the list, Zoom. Zoom. We bought this right there. Well, you can see where it's marked. By the way, this stock, you'll love this. Well, I've got it marked here. Earnings up 800%. Sales up 45%. That's huge. Huge estimates going forward. Huge estimates going forward. That's why VIPs own it right down here and sold some into strength. In a crummy market, that's good for, 25 points in there. That's not too bad, is it? Anyway, the point is this. It looks great, but this is a bad bearish engulfing bar on heavy volume. So is there a clean entry spot here? No, but it's something worth watching. But I must tell you, they have earnings due on March 4th. I'm going to say it again. Zoom has earnings due on March 4th. You need to know that. That's very, very important. In fact, we're going to, later on, I'm going to put a note on that. 3/4 earnings on Zoom. All right? The next stock on the list is right here, about done, Everbridge, common stock. All right? Got an earnings per share rank of 65, but last quarter's earnings up 156%. Last quarter sales up 37%. Look at this lifting through here. That's when they had earnings. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. Folks, they voted. Look at that. That's nice. Now, is there a clean entry at this point in time? No, there's not on the day chart. There's nothing right now, but maybe in a day or two, it will lend itself to a decent pattern. It's above the rising 50-day. It's above the rising 20-day. It's resting on the rising 8 EMA. That's how you build a case. That's how you build a case. So, something worth watching. Next stock on the list, Ring Central. We all know this stock, okay? Now, this stock's got a composite rating of 99, relative strength 98, leading into new high ground. Look at that volume here. Look at the volume there. That's really good. I like that. Is there a super clean entry spot here? No, but here's what you can do. You can take it down to an hourly chart and say, boy, that's chopping around. So then you take it down to 30-minute. So perhaps if it takes out these highs in a good market, there could be something to do with it. Ring Central, RNG. And again, composite rating 99, relative strength 98, leading the stock at a new high ground. That is how you build a case. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I hope that helps you, and have a good, safe weekend. VIPs get a far more in-depth list, going deeper, but I just want to show you what we do. This helps us find opportunities. That is what we are looking for. Opportunities. Let's see if we got anything else here. Nope, that's it. And I thank you very much.